Welcome to Warriors Abyss. I am Rogue Dubs. We are going to be doing a challenge today to do Traversal 6 with Lubu. I think it's a pretty big oversight. We do not have that done yet. I was thinking about, all these karma embers that we need for all this different stuff. Let's start doing some runs at Traversal 6 with characters we know we can do it on. So Lubu is long since needed to have done this. He's got 2 Vigor to start, Skill, and Bolt. With Lubu Army, Dongzhuo Army, Brave General, Might. He makes video enemies explode, charges Muso when he inflicts shock, 30% attack for the Lubu emblem, raises attack and defense by 80% if you have red hair treasure. So we're going to be using him. Looking for Diao Chan. Honestly, we get 120% attack bonus for Lubu with her. Because we're on Traversal 6, we're looking for Okuni, who gives us 30% health back when we activate a symbol. So we need 3 Independence and 5 Grace for that. That's one of the ones that's pretty tough, but we will try to find her. Another sort of tech option here is Zhang Chunhua, who gives 20% health at the start of battle in each phase. So we won't be using her in, for boss fights, but if we get low on health, we can swap her in. Because you didn't know, probably the hardest thing about Traversal 6 is that you do not heal on level up. So you need to find ways to heal. This is one way that we can heal consistently with Zhang Chunhua. Lu Linshi, Lubu's fictional daughter, we'll also need to find. She gives us barrier attack damage, which we're going to need because those barriers on Traversal 6 are a nightmare. We need 5 Bolt and 3 Flower of War for that, which we'll find looking for the Okuni stuff. Zhang Jiao as well, another kind of tech option. So if we, he's just a nice thing to have in your arsenal to charge or a symbol gauge at the start of each phase to then activate it to heal, that sort of thing. If possible, getting MYS active will also be great. 100% attack bonus with Sanada, Skill, and Wisdom emblem, which we will qualify for with Skill. We need 4 Sanada, 6 Torchbearer. So it's getting pretty tight as far as who we're going to be able to take. We got to be really careful with our rerolls and who we take. Get a little lucky here and there, but hey, you gotta try some things, I've decided to use this Record of Sin. It gives me 10% of my health back when I activate a symbol, so that'll be on all the time. If I get Okuni, it's up to 40%, but I think it's going to be really, really helpful for us. It does give us some attack and defense as well. So we're going to rely on the raw strength of Lubu to carry us and not have to worry about Records of Sin being our primary build with primary part of our build for attack, in other words. So let's lock in here. This is my first attempt at Traversal 6 since coming back, and it's been a while since I've played that much. I have, got a lot of runs under my belt now with the new videos, so I feel good enough to try this. We're going to go speed here for Invulnerable Evade to start with. I think that's a great pickup in the beginning. Zhang Jiao is awesome to find here. We're going to go for Ice here. So Torchbearers, Grace, and Independence is who we're looking for. Any Lubu army. There's no Sanada in Ice, but Sanada as well, obviously. Okay. An unfortunate thing here. I'm going to take Sakon. He has Cleaving Blade. I don't want to roll too much just yet. There's a lot of Torchbearers and some Independence now. Grace, Diao Chan. Some things to find, some things to definitely take here. That Sakon pick, I just didn't want to re-roll this early. I know I'm gonna need them. The more charm you take, the better, right? That's what we're always saying. And Lubu's at max, so speed is not very important to us anymore. Okay, Liu Bei. These are both really, really good to find this early. I don't know if I'm comfortable rolling past Liu Bei. I just don't think I can. We have to take Thorn of Fixation. If you don't know, if you're on Traversal 6 and you want to get the true fight for the true ending and the cool trophy, you have to. We're gonna take some strength here. You have to do these Thorns of Fixation to remove them to fight the true form of Ruinous Goma. Or Ruinous Goma, that is. Independents are in here. MYS is in here. Let's go for that. I think this is an okay start. I think the stuff we've got right now is helpful. Like, you want to think that Lubu is strong enough to just do this regardless, like, as long as you get some parts of his build, but it just takes so much to get this completed. I'm going to grab this independent. Okay, we have a crystal bead. That's pretty huge. There's Sonatas in here. And Shingen is also helpful just because he helps us upgrade Kenshin if we wanted to do a Kenshin cleaving blade thing, which we could do easily. Don't really have any like unique tactics right now in our build that are super important, but we have a good starting point. Okay. Lu Xun is a lot of emblems, and I think is potentially good enough to take. I'm gonna roll one time. Okay. Nobuyuki we need. Okay, Charm is great. Charm is great. Lots of grace and independence in there. We could find Okuni. Maybe worth rolling a bit. I'm gonna take the vigor. I want to make sure we get enough attack to help us in that final fight, which if you know this game, you know how intense that final fight is. We want to give ourselves as many opportunities as we can to beat Ruinous Goma. Pretty awesome. I'm gonna use it. I think it's so good. This is Grace. I'm gonna take the meat buns, dude. I just, in case I need them, I don't want to not have them. All right, so we already have the independence we need. We need 4 grace. We need 3 more fire for that. Let's do it like this. Penetrating blade. We'll go here. Meat buns we don't need right now, but we will think about it if we do in the future. Disarming wave is actually so good. So just to remind ourselves, we need grace now. We need grace, we need fire. And we need Torchbearer, Sonny. Okay, I did hit him. Okay. Took a hit there. That's never fun on this mode. Okay. Now, something I'm noticing is I think that they took off the barriers. No, they didn't. I'm silly. I forgot the barrier doesn't activate until the second round. The purple barrier activates on the second round. And they stop you from killing him in the first one. Now I did notice his speed was not good enough, and we need some more. We need evasions too, so we can't fully ignore speed, much as I wanted to. All right, so we now are in a position where we're gonna put in Shunawa for Liu Bei. help heal us. T-Caddy is quite good. I cannot ignore red hair. I need to have red hair in. So Liu Bei comes out, Meat Buns will come in, we'll get a 20% health buff, health restoration at the start of each phase. We'll keep that in as long as we need it. We're going to the left. Now, Disarming Wave, if you didn't believe me, is very good. Disarming Wave is very good. They buffed it after it was introduced. It wasn't very good at first, and they made it much better. MYS is an incredible pull here. Yeah, we cannot take a Cauldron with 5,000 Tears of Blood. We just can't do it. We're gonna take this. This is actually the point that I talked about where it's actually good. That event is actually not worthless in that situation. We'd love to find enough skill for his X attacks. We just might not get there, to be honest with you. I'm saving the Assemble. I'm going to keep taking... I'll take some speed. We'll get enough strength for Endure. We will. Charm. Very nice. Okay. 5,000 Tears of Blood. Always nice to have. I believe there is Grace in here. But who has it? No, Enzo C both have it. Also, Lu Linchi, of course. Just reminding myself a little bit of who is where and what we want. I'll take the Slashing Strikes without the health without the health being taken. Disarming Wave is really, really good. That was not obvious. Nobuyuki buffing is Ina. Okay. Who we want anyway for Sign of the Torchbearer. Okay. Grace. We have to take it. Alright. We have to take it. It is what it is. Now, I know I am not losing health, so I can take out Chuno if I want to. It doesn't really matter. I'm not really using that slot right now. In general, I don't use the 6 slot very much in this game. It's kind of how it goes. More charm. The more charm you have, the better chance you have to win. That's just how it goes, man. Horrible. Just horrible. We get experience here. Maybe we'll get lucky with what the mission is, but that is tough. Crystal Beads. Darn. I'll take the Slashing Strikes. Or I'll take a defense reduction, you know? But we have Disarming Wave. ×2. So we're in good shape with that. If you take nothing from this video, know that Disarming Wave is so good. And especially for this, for Traversal 6 in particular, the 2 characters that have it are great. Mitsuhide has something similar. I forgot if it's the same. Okay. We need to take some skill. Getting a little bit nervous about how much strength we don't have, but we'll get there. Wisdom. Great. Okay. You know, it's not nothing. It's close to nothing, but it's not nothing. Lu Linchi is in here. We don't have Diao Chan or Lu Linchi. We have 0 Lubu army, but there's 2 in here, including Zhang Liao. I'm just saving my symbol so carefully in case I need it at some point. It's kind of like, you know, when you play Skyrim and you end up having 700 healing potions by the end of the game you've never used. Hideyoshi, how nice of you to join us. Yeah, that's not really... This is Grace, though. It's important enough for me to take it. We need 2 more still. It's just so brutal. And speaking of brutal, I mean, at least we get Karma Embers. We get some experience from this. Chance at an event. Experience, okay, that's cool. But pretty rough missing out on 2 characters, given how tight our character roster is, as we've discussed. The evasion count is more important here. I'm doing terribly on shock damage as well. I have 3, which is not awful, but it's not great either. It's almost to the point I would take the T-Bowl, even though I have so much Tears of Blood. Okay, we don't need Chunwa in, so let's put in Sanada. I think he probably has a higher cumulative level, if I had to guess. I probably used him way more than Yubei, for sure. Greetings, bird. Just being careful here, try not to get hit if I can help it. He said almost getting hit. Yeah. That was unfortunate. So Penetrating Blade obviously is super helpful. Cool. We have enough charm for him to get up before it's over? We do. Nice. Started a little early just so he didn't get away from me, even though the attack he was doing was not in danger of getting away from me. I would take a King Cauldron if I saw one right now, to be honest with you. Pretty crazy the difference between Traversal 6 and Traversal 5. This is the kill. We need, just to remind ourselves, Ina. I am going to apply Bolt. I feel like that's more important than the skill. Nobuyuki probably stays in our formation as long as we find MYS. I think I'm going to take Compass, man. Fuck a ding vessel. I'm going to take Compass. Because we've gotten so unlucky by those 2 options where we did not have a tree, that we need to perfect who we see. We're taking the increased speed. And that is very fast. Fast as boy. I don't know what I want this to be. Skill's pretty good. I'll take that. Having more wisdom would be helpful too for consecutive hits, restoring health if we ever needed that, which we probably would. I'm gonna go ahead and start assembling more often now. Oops. Finding Slay would also be good to heal us. We're gonna put Chunwa back in. You just don't want to let the health get away from you. You don't want to let losing health get away from you. Alright, so this is Grace, which I think is good enough to just take. Alright. Come back to me, Chunwa. So I said I would take a King Cauldron, and this is Ina, which is like so key. And man, we have one Torchbearer. We need to find a Torchbearer on every single pull now. Chance at a revival. I think it was worth it. 10% max health might have been really good, but I think that was worth it. Yeah, Ina is just gonna increase our chances of survival by so much. Yeah, barrier damage is just too important. It just is, man. Probably Muso more often than I am, but it's okay. We are making do with what we got. Alright, so Ina must be found. Can't do it. Boosting Zheng Zhao is cool, but just can't do it. World Treasure with a Torchbearer, that's good enough. Just to kind of not overdo it, okay? Tree here, gotta find Torchbearers. That's our only chance to get MYS. Diao Chan, we just gotta hope will come. Defense reduction for 3 phases. No, I'm not losing health for that. I just don't need it. If it was closer to the boss, I'd consider it, but it's not worth it. I know I'm leaving on Chunwa, I just can't be bothered, to be honest with you. We're doing fine right now. We don't really have to worry about her, per se. Cool. Alright, we're gonna take the vigor, man. I don't know what to tell you. I need all the attack that I can find. And to pump the attack as high as I can get it. Okay. That's a Sanada. And we know we need the Sanadas. Man, that's a lot of good stuff. Boosting Sakon. Boosting Zheng Zhao. This is Lu Bu army. And also we could eventually get Liao has arrived, possibly. I think the Sonata is too important. Okay, MYS is in there, but we gotta take the dang Sin Spire, or whatever it's called. If we can get minimum Nobuyuki buff with Masayuki, with MYS, we can do this, even without any other buffs to Lubu, I think. And if we get Okumi active, which we're going to. We're really close to getting her active. I think we only need one more. Yeah, one more Grace, which we can find. We have not hit one King Cauldron yet. We have base formation right now. I'm taking the skill. We got to get the barrier damage at 12. Yeah, we're almost at 1,000,000 damage. Ming Kuo being here is probably not correct. We'll try to correct that after this. Sakon is here because he's Cleaving Blade. Okay, Hawk Wings is Flame, so that's something. Okay. April Shower's Ice. I think I upgraded Sun Tzu a little bit because he has Earth Shatter, so we'll put that in. It's also Bolt, which is cool. Ina, another chance for Ina, as well as MYS. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Speed was also Lulinchi and Zhang Jiao. Did not get, unfortunately, a shot at Crystal Beads as of yet. We're taking shock, of course, here. Just playing really cautiously. Again, like, all of this setup is so that we have stuff we need for, Goma. And Zhang Jiao will come out. Nope. Torchbearer. Okay, I'm gonna take him so we have him. And put him in, obviously. Okay. Cha-Cha, 3 more Torchbearers. Okay, this is Ina. Which has less? I think this one has less. Yeah, looks like it does. There's also better chances if we decide we've rolled too much. Okay, I'll take more attack for 2 phases, which I think will apply to the boss. I could be wrong on that. I think it doesn't actually. I think it applies to this one and the next one, so that was silly. Oh, I have my stuff now. That's cool. So we're invincible during this attack, which is great. It's one of the strongest things about Lubu. Okay, we healed 28 there without having Okuni active. So we know that. Just very tight in terms of the characters you need. Shiro. Just dropping nuke on him. Okay, I mean, you know, whatever. I don't really need that at all, but it is what it is. Okay, Kabuki Dance being active is too important. And also, I just noticed that his summon skill absorbs health when he's with status elements. So that may be something we really do, to be honest. I'm going to take this King Cauldron. 22,000 is a lot. What do you got for me? Okay, we have some Slay. Scissor's just good. I'm gonna take Scissor because it's good. Speed. We take this for the, you know, the Vigor. I'm going to take this for the charm, nothing else. I'm saving because, you know, if we have better things down the road. Zhang Jiao is going to come out here for Zoc. I want to see what that looks like. And Chunawa will come out for Shimazu. %, status mission for Sanada. Not good enough to come in. All right. Because I assume, I mean, I would think obviously that Zosei's summon skill works on bosses. I don't see why it wouldn't. Yeah, it definitely made this sound like it was going to heal me. So that may just be good enough that we don't even have to really do the whole Puni thing anymore. I don't really even think about that. We also have infinite cleaving and soaring blades. Alright, this is the first time you notice the change in how much damage you need. Yeah, we really need to find Ina. Yeah, so he does 9,000 damage. That was a mistake. I really shouldn't have cracked him before I had my symbol. It's gonna make it take a lot longer now. The good news is I can quick summon Nobuyuki as much as I want. Okay, this is the bomb. The thing with this mode is, like, you just have to survive, you know? I would say, like, finding Lulinshi would be ideal. I think his healing is good, but it's not consistent. Or, I mean, it's not like a burst heal. He gives you, like, 6 health. He gives you, like, the equivalent of the wound healing, which is good. But I don't know if it's good enough to. I'm gonna take strength. I'm getting nervous when I happen to it. Okay. I don't think we're gonna have enough damage to kill him here, but that's a lot of damage. We may have enough. Are we close? I should have pulled it. We'll get his barrier a lot. Wow, he's very close. He's like 1 health. That's genuinely so crazy how close he was. Getting the break on him. I'm gonna swap Nobuyuki to 2. I should have done that before this, but interesting. The orb stayed up. Interesting. Okay. One more treasure. I would take T-Bowl. If I see T-Bowl, I'm taking it. Okay. Not going to take this, I don't think. Charge the symbol when you get hit by enemies. That's for sure. That is for sure. Let's do some swapping here. Like that. And like that. And we don't have yellow. We don't even have Yellow Heaven Rises yet in our. Like, we're not even activated yet on that to get the Assemble charging, unfortunately. We need one more flame for that. Unfortunate. Would have been nice to have. Yeah, getting hit, charging a symbol is going to be pretty big. That might be enough for us to just do this. I'm taking the strength just so we can get the endure hit. That's a key as well to completing Traversal 6. Especially at this point with how this build is going, where we've got a lot of different directions we're going in and we may not finish all of them. Probably won't, to be honest. This wind... What are we looking for here on wind? Uchiyasu Hojo, I recall, is important for someone. I don't remember who, though. Let's just see if there's anything here that's we need, particularly. I mean, upgrading Okuni, upgrading Cage might be interesting. Torchbearers. Yeah, there's at least one. Yeah, Xing Sai. She may be the only one. Kobayakawa. There's two. Okay, so worth rolling for. Dang. The thing is, like, we kind of have to go for this. Boosting Okuni? I don't know. I'll go to 10. I'll go to 10. SSX does not count. That's brutal. Okay. I thought so. I was like, if I go one more, I'm gonna find him. Two more. Okay. This is Diao Chan, which I think we have to take because it's just gonna be so key. Even though it's not gonna be helpful for MYS. Ina is like the thing we have got to find to boost Nobuyuki's Cleaving Blade so they go off 3 times. Sakon can come out. Shunoa can come out once we get to the boss. So will Zheng Zhao. So there's a lot that Zheng Zhao stays in just because of how good Disarming Wave is in phases. It's just so good. And also it takes the ammo out of the Sin Spewers. So we have not dealt with a lot of Sin Spewer ammo, if you've noticed, during this. Because there's just not that much. Their ammo's being taken out. Bolt power, we're gonna need that, I think, a little bit more urgently, and we're going to benefit from possibly getting more of it. More. So. Missed the explosion there. That's a rookie mistake. Out of practice. Yes. I don't know what healed me, but something healed me. Okay. Yeah. It's just not gonna be enough without her. I'm gonna keep trying. Okay. We need Dongjua still, which I forgot about, unfortunately. I think this is a risk that we're gonna have to. It's not though. You know what? It's not though, because we get one now guaranteed at the end. So let's just chill on that. Keep forgetting what I said, which is that I'm invincible during this attack, so I don't have to worry about taking damage. Okay. I swear I've had before where those go away if they're too far off the screen for too long. So I just want to make sure I grab that before I moved on to our room. Our special room here. Great, okay. Lu Linshi. That is awesome. Okay, pausing. So we need Ina, one torchbearer, and Dongjua. Ina, one more torchbearer, and Dongjua. That's what we need. And we have 3 chances really to get it. Plus the, you know, final long shot chance of the King Cauldron at the end. So definitely possible. We need to see Ina pretty quickly after this. In this tree, that is. I missed it again, unfortunately. Man, the symbol charging is so crazy with Disarming Wave. It's just such a great ability. Like, it's probably worth having it on, like, almost whoever you're using, to be honest. I mean, you know, I do challenge runs here that are, like, kind of themed, so we try to do stuff that's, you know, more fun-based, but okay, 8-gate gold lock is an insane pull. You know, right off the bat. That is really good. We're going to put on 8-gate gold lock right away. You don't know what that does. It gives us a barrier that blocks damage and restores health during our assemble. So, I mean, that pretty much seals it. Dongjua is also in here. So we'll go for that, which will activate Diao Chan. And then we can spend the rest of our rerolls looking for the final Torchbearer. At that point, we'll just take the best available, probably. I mean, Lu Linshi also needs to be active. That might be a long shot. One more Flower of War. Okay. We forgot about something else, because she's barrier damage, which we really need. Nobuyuki's is our damage. MYS will be our damage at that point. Is his upgraded? Cha-Cha. That may be a bridge too far. Cha-Cha may not happen. We may not get an upgraded Cleaving Blade for MYS, which is okay. He's still max level, so he'll still do pretty good damage. But we'd love to see an emblem here before we leave, but I don't know if we're going to see one. We did not, unfortunately. Tears of Blood. Nice. Dongjua, right off the bat. Great. So Devious Dance is active. We finally have Yellow Heaven Arises, which is cool, but not super needed. We will put in Diao Chan for Chunhua. That's 120% attack bonus for Lubu, which is me, obviously. Cha-Cha. We need the Flower of War first. I don't think she's Flower of War. A lot of the ladies are not Flowers of War. I'm pretty sure she's not. Yeah, she's not. She is a Torchbearer, but I feel like I'd kind of like to go for one that has a better chance at Flower of War, like this does. Yeah, we need to go playing here. There's too many flower war options. We have to get that active. I don't want to risk a blank tree trying to find Cha-Cha. Crystal bead pull. Okay. Wasn't meant to be. What else can you say? Was not meant to be. Extended symbol duration is going to be key here. Key may not be the right word, but it'll be nice. How about that? Cool. Okay. That's pretty good. That's about as good as I can ask. Okay, so we still need one more torchbearer. I don't think there. Okay, Schwan is in here, so that's one, and that is it. So, my opinion, I think the blank tree is going to be the best option here. Cha-Cha would be the best pull. That would be the best thing we could possibly find. We're not going to use our symbol gauge here, obviously. I might leave in Zhang Zhao just because he charges our symbol so well with that. And that speed increase with Diao Chan is crazy. I don't think I've ever really seen how much that... I've never really commented on how much that buffs your speed, but that is nuts. Punish Soul, not Illusion. That's fine. Yeah, we killed like 3 of them right there. Shock probability. Okay. There's a chance we can get the 12 vigor with the final King Cauldron. Not what I'm looking for. Alright. Just going really slowly just to be sure I don't miss any. Yeah, he's not the son of Yoshihiro. I think it's his nephew or something. One more shot.
Oh my god!
And we get the Endure as well. That is so good. Alright, so MYS is active. We're putting in Linshi for Sakon. I think I'm leaving in Zhang Zhao. Just to be honest with you. And then this is barrier damage with Sonata. Anyone else we would think about for that? I don't think so. He does... I don't think so. So the people that we have Luke, we have red hair as well. Yeah. Which gives us the stat bonus too. I totally forgot about that. Forgot that it gives us a massive stat bonus. What are we at as far as me? 530% attack. That is pretty awesome. Okay. Alright. So I've been making this video while doing various house chores, as you do. And I've decided to keep Sakon in instead of Zhang Zhao. I think the damage is going to be more important because he has the barrier damage increase from Nobuyuki here. I don't think this is good enough. April Showers just does not do enough. Now that I'm sitting here, I think I'm going to do it. Because getting the Muso charge with Shock is going to be great. So let's do that. Let's leave Zhang Zhao on the bench. And I also realized I forgot to try to find and include Genshio Tachibana, which would have increased our Bolt attribute, which would have helped Nobuyuki's damage a lot. But as it stands, we've got MYS helping him out. So that's, about as good as you can ask for. We're going to get barrier damage from Lulinchi here. We don't have barrier damage from Nobuyuki on Lubu, but he is on himself. We got the attack here. So, you know, it's about as good as I can hope for with 530% attack, as I already discussed. But something to remember with these fights that are coming up here, just raw attrition, man. You just gotta keep your head up, you know. Don't let how long it's taking get to you. Don't let the fact that you let a silly hit like that get to you. Remember that you can skip attacks you don't want to see with your Muso. Should have skipped that one. It's okay though, that wasn't too much damage. I gotta use my quick summons more. I want to save my symbol for when his barrier is broken, because we're going to need a lot of damage to finish him. So I recall it's 1 and then you go on this guy. If we can get it to take only 3 cycles, then that's pretty good. And I think that should be enough to do only 3 cycles, as long as we finish properly. But the barrier damage, that's good barrier damage. This is your first time here, that's good barrier damage. What does the Pleading Blade do? Pretty good, honestly. Okay, evasion count or flame power? I'm taking evasion count. The flame power is tempting. With MYS, obviously. Honestly, I'm just gonna heal here at this point, because, you know, we might as well just use another cycle. It'll be fine. At least this way we're gonna get, you know, for sure an actual bomb on him. Just by necessity of us finishing it now. I think I did last time too, actually. I did last time. So we'll probably have to do 1 additional cycle because of that, because we didn't get full damage on him. Like, we'll probably get down to like 1 HP. That'll help us. Yeah, cool. A 2 cycle was probably in the cards somewhere, but, you know, all that setup that we did, all that health that we took, now, you know, I hope it makes sense because of how spooky these fights are and the barriers are for these bosses. And it's going to get worse with Ruinous Goma, unfortunately. And I hope we have enough. You know, usually you would say Bloodthirsty Warrior, you can make an argument, is harder than Goma, but that is not going to be the case for this challenge. Ruinous Goma is very sweaty, because he just does so much damage, right? It's just, he just does so much damage. And maybe we can get like a lucky emblem here. I'm just going to assemble. You know, I don't want to risk not having the damage for this. Luckily we finish him and we get a refund. You remember how effective our dodges are? Dang it. As far as like raising our stats. I think it's just worth using Nobuyuki every single time. So that's 2. I did 2 charged, yeah. So it's only one. You can only do one charge floor. I wanted to test that with Lubu. Let's just see what the charging is like with, I was gonna say Okuni. Yeah, it's pretty good. When there's like ads in the area, it's really nice. That was a dumb dodge. And there, I did not dodge. You can notice that. Once you know their attacks, it's really not too bad. This may be enough to finish him, but I don't think it is. It's going to be really close. It's not going to be. There's no way. Yeah, because I don't have any wisdom. Yeah, I have very little. I have Muso attack power 2, which is about as much as I can hope to get, but it's not enough to finish him. I mean, Infinite Nobuyuki is about as you can hope for. Our Muso charging also is really good with Ina on our team. I think that was a shrewd decision. I'm not liking how much damage we're taking. I'm pretty sure we're going to heal all of it, though, with our last symbol regardless. Yeah, because it's going to be a big heal, right? Yeah, a 91 heal, which is not even the full amount of the heal we get. We heal 40% of our health when we do a symbol, so that's pretty great. We also get symbol gauge charge when we get hit. We got some good stuff going for us here. You know, we're in a good position. Okay. Let's see what we're given here. We do not get Cha-Cha, unfortunately. So we're not going to take any of these, even though White Tiger is good for damage. Having the 8-gate gold lock is just too good. I'm not willing to give it up. So Muso gauge charge amount jumps out at me. This is 15,000. I think I can just barely not get all of it. 1,900. Wait, can I get all of it? I'm going to take this for sure. And that for sure. Yeah, I can get all of them. So let's just do that. We get Rally, which is crazy. 0 exactly. That's pretty wild. I don't think I've ever seen that before. 614% attack. We have 9,496 attacks. Pretty much maxed out attack. Any tweaks needed? I really don't think so. Guan Yu as a Cleaving Blade user, it's just not enough. It's not enough to matter. So let's take a minute, take stock of the situation. We got 11 vigor. We're 1 off from another 50% attack bonus. It's okay. I mean, our attack is about as high as you can get it at this point, or close to. I have gotten over 10,000 before, but this is pretty good. So obviously Goma 1 is a bit of a test just to see what the build looks like. Again, just, you know, I'm saying again, like I already said this, which I did not. Just take time, you know, take your time. Don't, you know, all the damage you land sticks. You know, it's not like they recover their health or anything. You will get the kill eventually. Talking to myself, but also talking to you. If you ever, you know, try to do this, you will kill them. And I'm gonna leave this up. I'm gonna let him get up if I can get some barrier damage on the next barrier. And also just kind of give myself a little bit of a preview of what it looks like with the enemies also on the screen. We're doing really good barrier damage with our Assemble, obviously. Let's get Okuni out there just to take away the ammo of those guys that are off the screen, kind of. It's almost worth like letting one hit you to charge your Assemble, but it's just not quite worth it. Like if it was an archer arrow that I saw, I might let myself get hit by it, but better to just not let the hit come, you know? Okay, we're unfortunately... Okay, cool. We got hit, so that charged us. So we'll be able to finish here. I would like to finish him without using my bomb, and that will happen. So we're going to have a little under half of our charge with the symbol gauge going in here. This is your first time seeing it. He comes out, and then that's how you know it's on. Glows red. Your true form. Okay. Ruinous Goma of the Abyss. First time since our mini retirement. Give him something to think about. Did that attack pretty well. That's the one that always used to kill me. A lot. The thing that's annoying about Ruinous Goma is he doesn't glow gold very often. He does with this attack. At the final one, he does glow, which is nice. Perfectly timed to start. I'm going to do 2, and then I'm going to do the bomb and just kind of gauge the timing because I don't really remember. That was it. So it's 2 charge 5s, and then you have to go if you want to get the full bomb on him. It'll be about 5 cycles, perhaps 1 more. We're just going to use. Okay, is this a? Oh. Surely, yeah. 80%. So we're at over 10,000. Okay. That attack is hard to dodge. So is this one. Ah, I missed both of the... I'm going to do a healing, a symbol. I know we took 1 hit, but... Let's just kind of get comfy here. Knock out all the ads, as it were. Get rid of those dudes. I think our symbol charging is really good, so we can kind of get away with this, just doing a healing. Probably overkill. Charging it, like, after only 1. Forget, yeah. This is one of his more annoying attacks. I really need to Muso more often. He does glow at the end of this. I'll make sure I get that. Okay, so we're now ready for a full assemble with a bomb. We're gonna get a glow here. Got 1 Sin Spewer left we need to take care of. Ugh. That attack just does like 90 damage or something. It's so crazy. Okay. That guy dropped an attack, but we're not going to get there in time. I know you're thinking, like, do all the damage with the, you know, with the symbols while it's on his barrier, but trust me, you want to get this health damage because the purple barrier is just so outrageous. I'll be honest, I do not remember if those buffs... This is the easiest, this is like the best part of this fight, is that he randomly does that attack. It's just so easy to deal with. Just gives you a bunch of free damage. Ah, okay, I got it. I thought I was going to get that in time. It's actually pretty cozy, I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling good. Granted, I'm using the strongest hero that's ever lived, and I have, like, almost a perfect setup, other than Genshio. Where would I put Genshio in this setup, potentially? Let's not think so. Ina, of course. Okay. I'm gonna say if I get hit one more time, I'm gonna... It's the big bomb. Thank you so much. That'll probably be the break. Yes, indeed. So we're kind of lining up to do one more cycle after this one, and then we're done. Which is pretty cool. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. There's somebody in the community, it's been so long I forgot who it is, but someone's been like, okay, where's the Lubu Traversal 6? And it's looking like, that this is going to be it, so. I'm in the donut hole. Okay. I got hit by an ad, which is, like, not bad, right? It's the way I play this game, like, once you have an infinite summon, that just becomes your primary attack. So because we're so far outside of this, it's gonna stay outside of it. Yeah, we need some gold attacks for sure. 3 damage. So remember, guys, always tell the developers, if they ask, when Goma does the giant laser, you cannot deal with it. It's such a hard attack to deal with. Do not let them know our secrets. My evasion cooldown is not good. Cool, I hit him. Even though my assemble is charged fully, you've probably noticed that you get a huge bonus to the reduction of their barrier when you hit them. When they're glowing. You may think I'm scared. This is all for the drama. My evasion cooldown is the thing that probably almost killed me in this run, but it's not going to. I don't think I have to bomb here. No, I do not. That's awesome. That's really great. I'm really glad that I pulled that off. Yep. I tried my hardest to choke it right at the end. It was nothing. I concur. I fulfilled my wishes. Yes, let's make a promise. Yes, very good, Emma. Very good. We have gotten the true ending for now of the game. Although I've often said because they did Traversal 6, they could do Traversal 7. Well, there is this super hard secret hard mode, which I'm sure people will be saying that I have to do this on now. Hirata-san, thank you so much. So 1 hour, 2 minutes. I did step away a couple times during that. 55,000 Karma Embers, 10,000 attack. Yeah, pretty awesome. I guess I'll save it because it's a Traversal 6. I think I said no by accident. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is, man. What can you say? I have one already that's so good I don't even worry about it. With these embers, I'm going to transcend her just to start working myself back to having the extra emblems on people. That's what that's what I want to do. Let's take a look at our glorious golden trophy, which we got on Diao Chan before we got on Lugu. I forgot about that, so that's awesome. So we will be doing that a few times here, to be honest. Do some Traversal 6 runs. Might stream that even. We'll see how it goes. But hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a great time. Really happy to get this done finally. If you're out there still and you remember, let me know what you think that we finally finished this off. So give me a subscription if you have not subscribed yet and you're enjoying the videos. Like the video as well. It helps me out a lot. And comment down below any challenges you have or what you thought of this run. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your night and take care. Bye.